Should be live. Should be ready to go. Be a shorter-ish stream, I think. Like an hour and a little bit more. Team games, as you can see. Taking it real relaxed tonight. Couple team games. Some of you will enjoy, some of you maybe not. But I just want to kind of coast, and that's kind of what you do in team games. You coast, hopefully get carried by an ally. Frozen Wastes is Hades. Oh, nice start. Oh. Let me fix my thing. You are a little big. Oh hey, Naz and Miguel already. You guys are just waiting to join the show. I like it. Where's my gold mine? Must be right here. And the old Blossom Goose. Hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing pretty good. The game, a little bit laggy. I don't think it is any of us. So we have one observer who's watching. And he's probably the one that's lagging. Which is always annoying. When the person who isn't actually playing is the one who's lagging. The one nice thing about 1v1s is that you really don't have to worry about all this lag. Why can't he just leave? He's lagging. Okay, well we already got a question in the chat. Who do you think is the greatest AOM player that has played? Yeah, I got to agree with you, because PG Fire played at the time when AOM was at its greatest player count, and so the person who's the best when the game had the most players is, by the most probability, the best player. You know, who's likely to be better, the best of 30,000 players or the best of 1,000? Probably 30,000. Just like when I was a teenager and I played Smash Bros with my friends, and I was the best Smash Bros player of my friends, and I thought I was fantastic until I ran across another Smash Bros circle, and those guys did moves that I had never seen before, and I got smashed, and I instantly went from a good Smash player to that sucked. But yeah, I think you got to go with him. Now, 15 years ago, actually no, that was 2003, so we're talking 17 years ago. Gameplay is obviously substantially different than 2020 gameplay, and like if you were to put him against someone else now, he would lose. But you gotta figure, you know, people have been playing games for like a whole generation longer now, so just overall people are better. You know, I'm kind of feeling Hades. That's what I got last game. But yeah, how do you go against the guy the only guy who won a national AOM tournament? Don't think I ever played him. I played some guys that went to that tournament back in the olden days. But yeah. Then Titans came out, and Titans saw a pretty quick decrease in player count. Unfortunately, because the meta when Titans came out was not good. A lot of people left. Hi, Nico. Good to have you on board. Global, national, that's what I mean. Nice overlay. Appreciate it. Only the best. Oh, nice not getting hot dogs, huh? Alright, what's this? Scales of the Catoblepas. Myth units more resistant to other units. Technically, that just makes myth units have more crush armor. This game's still lagging. Well, the Titans only actually had one balance patch. Didn't have I don't think it had two. I think it only had one balance patch. It had a couple other patches. This is not working tonight. These team games. Someone clearly is not directly connected to somebody else. But yeah, Titans. The Titans. Well, it's funny you mention this because I went back and I watched the finals from the very first Titans tournament back in Age Mythology Heaven. That was like 1 month and about 2 months after Titans came out, and man, were those games just awful, like just terrible to watch. And that was like, it was like that in every game back then was the Titan rush, and it really did drive a ton of people away because people were so annoyed with that kind of gameplay because it really wasn't skill based. You were just rushing to be the first to build a Titan. It was such a niche game style that people didn't like it. Because there were a lot more people that played AOM before Titans. Pre-Titans, AOM had a pretty substantial player base. This is really great here. I mean, now the meta is better. But it's still... The auto queue and such also drove a lot of players away as well. It's almost worth it. Should I just get a 1v1 here? Because these players are just going to lag. Over and over and over. They booted Odin out. We'll see if he was a lagger. I think they just arbitrarily chose one player that they thought was lagging and booted him. But yeah, players didn't like the Atlanteans, the concept. Players didn't like the auto queue. The Titans were huge reason why people left too. Which of course now, people who play the game like it because they're the ones who stuck around and played it. And I don't necessarily have a problem. I mean, there's a reason why I play AOM as compared to AoE 2, which I consider AoE 2 to be a much more superior game. But it's a lot harder to play. And so for me, I enjoy AOM more because, there's, you get a little more enjoyment when you're like good at something. So, I can really be pretty pedestrian as far as skills and still be pretty decent in AOM. And, there's a little more fun that way. I used to play a lot of AoE too. I was decent, yeah, and just average, but it takes a lot of effort to be good. So I like AOM, where you can just kind of more casually just throw out a Q on this, out a Q on that, and then you're managing like half the military too. Man, we went from good map to Medit. Well, must have been Odin lagging, because it's not lagging now. I don't mind the inclusion of a new culture, but you could kind of tell that the Atlanteans didn't get the love and affection that the original ones, the original gods got. Kind of like you can clearly see a step down with the Chinese, but you could also see that with the Atlanteans as well. But you're right, once you get to that point, you can't really balance it. But I mean, AOM originally wasn't very balanced either. So I don't know if you can really say that, you know, is a contributing factor or something. Why do people hate Medit? I think the reason people dislike Medit is because it's a pretty repetitive game as far as like gameplay. Because, you know, you really aren't really doing anything different in any game. No matter who you are, you're just kind of, I'll go water. Well, it's Medit. I'll fight water. No, if you like water fights, you know, it's alright. You know, variation is generally more fun, so you get maps where you can do more different things. How would I build more boats, huh? It's generally more fun. I wish I could. I need somebody in chat to translate what these guys are saying, by the way. Oh, I missed someone who's just off of my screen. US, I don't know, Kanak? Hello. And Figo and Lantaro, welcome, welcome. Like, look at me. I mean, if this were like AoE 2, the way I'm playing, yeah, I'd be getting roasted. Because I've had idle vills, I've had idle town center time, but it's AOM, so it's a lot easier. Yeah, I moved the, I kind of switched up some of the subscriber stuff. Just to, you know, keep things a little fresh. You have a new pig emote you can put in chat, because after all, I am a pig. So I included that as one, which I also think the piggy's kind of cute too. Whoa, see, look at this. Idle here, idle here. Like, if I tried to stream and talk in AoE 2, it would be a complete and utter disaster. Like, it would be awful. Even worse than this. Well, the next thing I need to figure out, Figo, is to get transparent backgrounds so that you don't see the black in there. Well, I'm up against Matayo. He's pretty decent. Look at my eco balance. It's complete crap. You know, what's the point of even making another? Oh. I like pest. That's okay. It's not all about the wins. Where's his gold? Oh, I can get on his gold, actually. I think I'll just go 2 docks, make an early 2 heroes, and get on his gold mine with my Cyclops. Oh, I'm gonna need a little bit more.
Πρόσεχε, βούλομαι, έστω, βούλομαι, φρυτόμος. Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμος, ορθός, πάνι.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος, έστω.
Did he age up yet? No.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι, πάνι.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα, βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα, έτοιμος.
Λέγε, ορθός. Βούλομαι, ορθός. Λέγε,
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Πρόσεχε.
λέγε. Έτοιμος, έτοιμος.
Μάλιστα. Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος, λέγε.
Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα, λέγε.
Actually, we should actually go here.
Βούλομαι.
Oh! What did I stumble upon? You might have to use a shift. So I'm gonna split my units here.
Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα, πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Ναι. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Καλό. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Πάνι, πάνι. Ορθός.
Ναι. Καλώς.
Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος.
Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. 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 Έτοιμος.
I have to go with Joe.
Πρόσεχε. Καλώς.
Λέγε. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. 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 Έτοιμος.
How are we not winning water?
Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς. Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Ναι. Έτοιμο. Βούλε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έστω. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Εισβολή.
Oh, this one's almost dead. Get him! Yeah!
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Ορθός. Έτοιμος.
What's up? Hey, you need to go to your room, Cam. It's time for you to go to bed.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Ναι. Εισβολή. Ναι. Έτοιμο. Καλώς. Έτοιμο. Εισβολή.
Huh?
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
I don't know, Cam.
Πρόσταγμα.
One second, guys. Sorry about that. So I'm saying Hero Micro. It started out okay, and then I lost a little bit towards the end. I should have. I didn't know it would take this long. Ready? Go. Whatever. But I could have transitioned and made
Έστω.
I'm just gonna stop with
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
kind of grabbed a forward, his forward town center too.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα.
Why is it still a little laggy?
Έτοιμος. Έστω. Ναι.
Carrico, are you making fun of me?
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε,
Πρόσταγμα.
λέγε, πρόσταγμα,
Λέγε.
έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα,
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Ναι. Λέγε. Έστω. Έστω.
έτοιμος.
Man, it's so laggy. Playing with Brazilians.
Λέγε, βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
Λέγε, πάνι, ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
What's this guy need a pause for? Who pauses in the middle of a game?
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος.
This is a bit risky.
Πρόσταγμα, ορθώς.
This is reminding me why I sometimes don't play team games. Just so laggy. It's hard to like focus. Not that it really matters for me. Like I really focus anyway. Got some chickens. Got some pigs. Got more pigs. Ba 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 ba. Do I not have audio? What are you talking? Can you hear me? What do you mean I don't have audio? Oh, he doesn't have audio. Yeah, like I said, I need somebody to translate what this dude's saying. Tienes que irte a salida de Audi.
Έτοιμοι.
Conectados? Tenías audífonos?
Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμοι. Έστω. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. 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 Λέγε.
It's a big power play here.
Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Έστω. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. 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 Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. 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 Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Λέγε.
Λέγε. Ναι.
Whoa.
Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής. Λέγε. Έστω. Ναι.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. 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 Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμη.
I like how this purple dude took my town center.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Λέγε. Έτοιμο. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Ναι. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Ναι.
Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Λέγε. Έτοιμος.
They probably left the sea because of the audiophonicos.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμο. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Πάνι.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Έστω. Ηρευτής. Λέγε. Ναι.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. 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 Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Actually, I need to kill that Bill.
Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Ισμάχη. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Πάνι. Ισμάχη. Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Λέγε. Ναι. Ναι.
Λέγε.
Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος.
Λέγε. Προσγρινόμος.
Am I making an armory? Did I start one somewhere?
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Ναι. Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμος.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Πάνι.
Λέγε. Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε.
Deleted my.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Γρητόμος. Έτοιμο. Γρητόμος.
Λέγε. Όρο. Καλός. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Καλός. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Καλός. Όρο. Όρο.
Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Καλός. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Καλός.
Get on the pharaoh.
Πρόσταγμα. Καλός. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Λέγε.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμος. Έτσι, μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Ναι, έστω.
Ορθός.
Πρόσεχε.
Γρητόμος.
Έτσι, βούλομαι. Ναι, βούλομαι.
Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμε. Γρητόμος.
Έτσι, βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι, πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Έστω. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Έστω. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι.
Βούλομαι. Όρος. Μάχη. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Εισβολή. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα.
Oh, dang it, I don't have enough favor.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμοι.
Oh, whose forest fire is this? Zokyo's. Man, they're using every single god power here they can.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα, εισβολή.
Λέγε.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα, εισβολή. Λέγε. Καλός. Λέγε. Καλός.
Oh, Pharaoh.
Λέγε. Καλός, όρο. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα, όρο. Καλός, όρο.
Oh, attack the Vills.
Λέγε. Όρο. Εισμάχη. Πρόσταγμα. Εισβολή. Ετοίμος. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Καλός.
Έτοιμοι.
Oh, whatever. Let's get these guys in here too.
Όρο. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Όρο.
Yeah, look at these Billies coming into their doom. Get out of here with this trash. How many more god powers you got, huh? From Ragnarok. Okay.
Πρόσεχε. Πολύ. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε.
This is how I made my wife pregnant.
Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Καλός.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Ορθός.
What is going on up here?
Λέγε. Εισμάχη.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
I need.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Γρητόμος. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Καλός. Λέγε. Όρο.
Έτοιμος.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Βούλος. Καλός. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμο. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Πάνω.
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμο. Πάνω.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα.
Όρο.
Λέγε. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμοι.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
Έτοιμοι. Λέγε.
Dang it. Make a market.
Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα.
Dang it, I almost had that up. What is going on up here?
Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος.
They're kind of suiciding all their units into that, though.
Έστω. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Έτοιμη. Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε, βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Πάνι. Πρόσταγμα. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Λέγε, χώρο. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Χώρο. Καλώς.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς. Λέγε, βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω.
Λέγε. Έστω.
Λέγε,
Ένα
εισβολή.
ημί. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα.
Come on. Give me some gold.
Πρόσταγμα.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Λέγε, βούλομαι.
Λέγε, ορθώς, βούλομαι, πάνι.
Πρόσεχε.
Έτοιμη. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα.
Έτοιμος, πάνι.
Έτοιμος. Ναι, μάλιστα.
Am I in the league? I'll be in it. I'll play
Έτοιμος.
for what it's worth.
Εισβολή. Έτοιμος. Καλώς.
Ένα ημί. Έτοιμη.
Ναι, βούλομαι. Ναι, έστω.
Πρόσεχε.
Λέγε. Λέγε. Καλώς. Χώρο.
Man,
Έτοιμος. Ορθώς. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Ορθώς.
should not let that go out.
Έστω.
Λέγε. Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Ισμάχη. Λέγε. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς.
Where's this guy going?
Λέγε. Πάνι. Εισβολή. Ορθώς. Ορθώς. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα. Καλώς. Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Χώρο. Έτοιμος. Εισβολή. Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Ισμάχη.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι.
He's gonna go build. How in the world are they getting smoked like this?
Έτοιμος. Βούλομαι. Λέγε. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Τόμος.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Τόμος. Πρόσεχε. Έστω.
I think we're way behind.
Βούλομαι.
I'm in with the noobs.
Βούλομαι.
Λέγε. Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσεχε. Τόμος.
Έτοιμος. Καλώς. Έτοιμος. Ορθούλομαι.
Λέγε. Έτοιμη. Έστω. Ναι.
Έτοιμη, εισβολή.
Oh, look at this.
Ένα ημί. Λέγε. Ναι. Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Πρόσταγμα. Χώρο. Βούλομαι. Ορθώς.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Πάνι. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμος. Ορθώς. Πρόσταγμα.
Πρόσεχε. Εισβολή. Έτοιμη. Λέγε. Εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα.
You know what? Get out of here with that trash.
Πρόσταγμα.
Μάλιστα.
Λέγε, θολόρο.
Έτοιμος. Ισμάχος. Λέγε. Εισβολή.
My allies are complete and utter morons.
Λέγε. Ισμάχη. Έτοιμος.
Έτοιμος. Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη. Ναι. Πρόσεχε. Έτοιμη. Έστω.
Βούλομαι.
So let me kill that and I'm out of
Έτοιμο.
here.
Λέγε.
Λέγε εισβολή.
Πρόσταγμα.
Come on.
Έτοιμος.
I don't know what in the world happened up here. This man's at 8 town centers. Purple takes mine. The next, real confused about it. Mattia whining like he does after every single game. Me too, apparently. Did we reset rates again? No, I don't think so. What time is it? I got time for maybe one, maybe two more. Oh, we'll play a 1v1. Mr. Zavaki. Yeah, let's get out of this leg fest here. Play a 1v1, guys. Yeah, Toby, I'll take a god. OMG, this guy's got a celeb coming in. Show me weakest god, please. Man, there is no weak around here. No weak, it's all strong. The Zeus. Am I gonna record? Yeah, yeah. Anyway, guys, we've got the 1v1 Voobly League is going to be starting on the 13th. That's just 2 days from now. You're going to have 32 players playing. 16 in the top division, 16 in the bottom division. I'll be playing in the bottom division so that I can win in the next season. You know, I'll start myself in the bottom. You know, I'm humble. I'll start in the bottom. I don't want to start myself in the top and whip everybody in the best division and make them feel bad. So I'll start in the bottom, see what they know down there, and then I'll come up in the next season and I'll win in that season number 2. And hello, ZebG. Good to have you on board. I always forget to pull up my chat so that I can actually see what's going on, because a lot of times in the middle of the game, I kind of lose track of what's going on. Oh, let's see. But I will be switching over to new shift. I'll be doing day shift soon, so you're not going to get the late night funsies that you normally get from me. But I'll still be streaming at night, just maybe not quite as late, a little bit earlier. Oh, you wanted Zeus? I don't really know if I want a Zeus mirror, though. Aranos? Should be good. The sign-ups will be ending tomorrow. Gaia? Yeah! I'm with you, Carrico. Carrico, aren't you? I always thought you were from Europe, but I always see you on at this time. You just have a goofy schedule like me? I guess it could be like morning. You could be an early riser, I suppose. You work at night. Okay. Let's see, because if it's 11 now for me, it's probably what, 5 for you? 6? Like that? Throwing things around over here. Europe loves me, and I love Europe. You know what? I would love to go to Europe sometime. Never been there. Never been. Would love to. Problem is now I've got kids, and I can't really just, you know, up and depart for Europe and leave my kids behind. 3 TC RK. I could do 2 TC. You're in England? Red Vans, I thought you were in, like, Thailand or something. I would totally do it, but I can't really now because I got kids, and I can't justify me leaving for like a week and a half while having kids, Well, you have a house in England. Is that what you're getting at? Oh, okay. Only 3 months. Well, what's this relic? The Eye of Ornlu increases Chiro Ballista attack. Ooh. You know how I like my Kiro. Gone to Brazil. Brazil would probably be fun too. I mean, I love to travel, but now that I have like the means to travel, I now have a family. So it's hard to justify it. Like, I wish I would have traveled more when I was younger, when I didn't have as much money. Though I could have. I just wanted to save. Save money. And now that I have now that I've saved money to where I could travel a little bit, now I've got kids and well, I gotta spend money on them anyway. Oh. Zebchi's kids are almost out of the house. Your dad left for milk 21 years ago. Oh man. You know what? That's a terrible place for a manor.
Herr Joe's.
Man, I'm gonna be housed. Doesn't matter, I don't even have the food to... I'm housed, man. I'm ready for the Booby League right here. Look at this. I am ready. And look, there's my starting zebra that I inefficiently just ran right past to get to my giraffes. What do you think, guys? Do I go wild and crazy and grab the forward town center? I should have sent some oracles forward to scout and see what's going on over on his end of the spectrum over there. Oh, he just stole these goats. Try to intercept these bad boys. Ah! Intercepted.
Most intel. Skopos. Herr Joe's.
What? I don't have enough gold.
Bureg. Eschloss.
I don't have enough food.
Herr Joe's. Herr Joe's.
I just killed sheep for no reason. Oh man. Okay, what's this relic here? Tail of Cerberus. Misuse user special more often. Well, I guess if I go late game. Okay, he's probably gonna come scouting.
Bureg. Skopos. Bureg.
Another love tab.
Eschloss. Bureg. Most intel. Skopos.
Okay, wood here. I'd like to know, he's aging up a little bit slow, I feel like.
Most intel.
Ooh.
Bureg. Diot.
I'm up slow too, actually.
Bureg. Herr Joe's. Bureg. Schwest. Bureg.
I'm gonna get that up. I might lose a Billy. No, I'll be okay.
Burek Eschlost. Yuji Mak. Yuji Eschlost.
Herr Jos, Yuji, Mak, Schwest.
Herr Jos. Burek.
Oh, dang it.
Burek. Skopos.
Burek, Mos, Intum.
Herr Jos. Yuji. Mos Osto. Eschwest.
Okay, let's get on my eco upgrades.
Yuji.
Portugal. Man, I would so love to go to Europe. So many cool places. And see, I live in, somebody asked, I live in Illinois, in the middle of nowhere, in country. Which is, you know, it's nice.
Burek.
I like living in the middle of nowhere. Okay, so what does he do? He already grabbed the town center. Here comes Odysseus. Marching his way forward. Why do I have
Herr Jos.
not enough food
Burek,
to build Billies?
Herr Jos. Osto. Eschlost. Schwest.
Yuji,
Herr Jos, Burek.
Herr Jos.
Yuji,
Herr Jos.
Jos,
Skopos. Eschlost.
Herr Jos, Skopos,
Skopos.
Jos,
Yuji.
Jos, Osto,
Herr Jos. Yuji. Herr Jos. Yuji.
Burek, Yuji,
Skopos. Yuji.
Jos, Osto,
Skopos, Yuji.
Yuji, Burek, Yuji, Osma, Yuji, Burek, Yuji,
Herr Jos. Eschlost.
Okay, alright. That actually didn't turn out too bad. I don't really care at this point if I lose all my automatons. They can all heal each other.
Yuji.
Well, now they can.
Burek, Osto,
Burek, Yuji,
Yuji, Herr Jos,
Yuji, Burek, Osto. Yuji,
Yuji, Skopos, Burek, Diat.
Heal him!
Skopos,
Herr Jos. Yuji.
I got quite the band of dead.
Yuji, Mos, Intum.
How long have I had idle bills everywhere?
Skopos.
Sneaky Odysseus there. Oh, I saw you doing that.
Skopos. Eschlost. Mos Intel. Herr Jos.
Herr Jos, Intum, Mos, Intum.
Skopos.
Oh, the Vil killed him though.
Yuji, Yuji. Ost.
Lame.
Mak, mak, skopos. Burek, Yuji. Skopos, Yuji. Mak, skopos, Yuji. Also,
Osto.
Yuji. Burek, mak, skopos. Mak, burek, Yuji. Mak, Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Mak, Yuji. Eslos, osos, intum. Skopos. Mak, Yuji. Jules Moquet.
Okay. Well, let's get on this village.
Yuji. Skopos, mak. Skopos, burek, mak. Burek, mak. Eslos. Mak, Yuji. Eslos, burek, Yuji. Jules Moquet. Yuji. Eslos. Skopos, Yuji. Burek, eslos. Yuji, intum. Eslos. Skopos, Yuji.
Yuji.
Mak, Yuji. Eslos. Jules Moquet.
Burek, Joshi. Joshi.
Burek.
Burek.
Skopos, eslos.
Joshi.
Burek. Skopos,
Oh, he's going to his
Burek.
town center. Gonna try to build it.
Mak. Skopos. Burek. Also.
Skopos. Lost.
Burek. Mak. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Eslos.
Yuji. Ost.
Skopos.
Burek.
Burek. Burek. Eslos.
And he's gonna get it to
Skopos.
that wall.
Eslos. Herr Joes. Burek. Eslos. Yuji.
Oh, no,
E
no.
poro
Be all right.
Yuji. Eslos. Moquet. Burek. Eslos.
Yuji.
Skopos. Yuji. Eslos. Yuji. Jules Moquet.
Burek. Burek.
Burek. E poro Yuji. Eslos.
I thought that might force that out.
Skopos.
Skopos. Yuji. Mos Indiat.
Herr Joes. Also.
Never undervalue
Yuji.
the value of a well-placed oracle.
Skopos. Yuji. Yuji.
Theoretically, I should have had the oracle moved a little bit closer to his town center so I had a line of sight of it.
Burek. Eslos. Burek. Also. Yuji.
Ost.
Burek. Yuji. Burek. Yuji. Burek. Skopos. Mak.
Burek. Yuji. Mos Indiat. Diat. Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji. Eslos. Herr Joes. Also. Mak. Eslos. Skopos. Mak. Yuji. Also. Burek. Skopos. Yuji. Skopos.
Okay, cool. I can stop his armory. So that'll delay his age up.
Ost. Ma. Yuji. Yuji.
Skopos.
Ost.
Yuji. Eslos.
I think I will come over to this side now.
Skopos. Eslos. Mak. Herr Joes. Mak. Yuji. Eslos. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji.
Dang it.
Skopos. Yuji. Eslos. Burek. Yuji. Eslos. Yuji. Eslos. Also. Burek. Yuji. Skopos. Yuji. Burek.
Ost.
Herr Joes. Burek. Jules Moquet.
Joshi.
Yuji. E poro flas. Skopos. Jules Moquet. Burek. Burek. E poro flas. Burek. Also. Yuji. Yuji. Ma. Yuji.
Yuji. Most invest.
Bura. Yuji. Yuji.
I have way too many food now.
Yuji.
Bura.
Jos.
Skopos. Yuji. Skopos. Ma.
Yuji.
Yuji. Osto. Yuji. Eschlost.
Yuji. Ma. Osma.
Bura.
Yuji.
Yuji.
Jos. Masto. Yuji.
Skopos.
Bure.
Herr Jones.
Oof.
Ma. Diat.
Skopos.
Bure. Osto. Diat. Eschlost.
Yuji. Masto. Burek. Masto. Yuji.
Burek.
Also, most intim diat, Herjos intim, Yuji.
Jos. Jos.
Skopos.
Yuji. Jos.
Burek. Burek. Ma.
Yuji.
Skopos. Ma. Yuji. Skopos. Burek. Yuji.
Skopos. Ma. Most invest.
Herjos, most intim,
Skopos.
Herjos also, ma,
Yuji. Yuji. Ma.
Bure.
Burek. Yuji. Ma. Ma. Yuji.
Skopos. Skopos. Ostiat.
Yuji.
Yuji, also,
Yuji. Yuji. Skopos.
Yuji, Eschlos, ma,
Skopos.
Okay, I do need to age up pretty quick here.
Yuji. Skopos. Yuji.
Yuji. Mak.
Skopos. Burek.
Burek.
Yuji.
Burek.
Burek, also,
Yuji. Burek. Ma. Yuji. Yuji. Yuji.
Herr Joes. Most invest.
Yuji. Skopos. Yuji.
Herr Joes.
Burek.
Yuji. Mak.
Yuji, most intim,
Skopos.
Yuji. Osto. Mak. Diat.
diat, Herjos, Eschlos,
Skopos.
Yuji, also diat,
Oh, I need to finish that wall. Hold on.
Herjos, Yuji, most Yuji,
Dia.
It's gonna be out of gold in a bit.
Σκόπος. Σκόπος.
Herr Joji. Mausoleum.
Joji lost.
Σκόπος.
Herr Joes.
Σκόπος. Μπούρεκ. Μπούρεκ. Σκόπος. Σκόπος. Μπούρεκ. Σκόπος. 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 Γιουζί.
Skopos. Ozuji.
Come on, get at him.
Σκόπος. Σκόπος. Σκόπος.
Skobos. Skobos. Also Diat. Burek is lost. Herr Joji.
Γιουζί. Σκόπος. Γιουζί.
Alright, I think I got him now. He got a little bit outmaneuvered with his push over here, just to get his gold mine. And then, because of that, he lost his main town center.
Diat.
And now he doesn't have...
Yuji. Herr Joji.
Γιουζί. Μπούρεκ. Γιουζί.
access to gold. Ooh, don't fight, shoot at the farm.
Yuji. Eshnos.
Σκόπος. Σκόπος. Μπούρεκ. Γιουζί.
Herr Joji. Also.
Σκόπος. Γιουζί. Μπούρεκ. Γιουζί. Σκόπος.
Yuji lost. Yuji.
Μπούρεκ.
Skobos. Ma.
Oh, here he is.
Σκόπος. Γιουζί. 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 Σκόπος.
Got a lot of hot plates. Like, why isn't he making Myrmidon instead? Probably be a little bit better for him.
Σκόπος. Σκόπος. Μπούρεκ. Σκόπος. Μπούρεκ.
He's trying to aim at those things.
Joes. Yuji.
The Ryzen, huh?
Skopos. Eshnos.
Herr Joes.
Μπούρεκ.
Skopos. Yuji.
Γιουζί.
Burek lost. Burek also lost.
Yeah, that gold control was what I went for, because he had only that one gold mine here. And I knew he'd get a pretty strong mythic spike. But I felt like I would be able to potentially get him blocked off from this gold mine, the rest of the gold mines. Because I kind of had him defensive. So kind of towered up this one, which forced him to have to come up here. And then I was able to flip and attack on this side. I don't know if he had building upgrades. He didn't. That hurts actually a little bit. Goes up. What are you guys talking? What do you mean, Rich? These are the usual peoples. Alright, we'll play one more game. Rich CM has been drinking. Well, I don't have any games tonight. Oh, the guy left. I don't have any games tonight. The league will start on Monday. And then we'll hopefully have one match a week plus an extra match. Because we'll be having 7 matches in 6 weeks. So I think that's a good amount there. What else do I have? A lot of people talking about Pentiums, Tandies, and all that. I don't know anything about computers. Poseidon versus Loki. You're Poseidon? You're Poseidon? Poseidon you should be able to do pretty decently. You can go just pure Hippocon. And they trade decent. But you kind of have to do a semi-quick heroic though, because if he starts getting a ton of myth units, your 2 heroes will never be able to get him. But I think if you go an early aggressive attack. No, don't make archers. You don't get much value because your archers can never kill the Loki Herseer until you're actually in a fight, and by then it's too late, really. You need to get cavalry. You don't really get any value out of the Toxotes until the big fight. And if the big fight, if you're on defense, you're probably not going to win anyway. So I would really not make very many Toxotes at all. At least not early. You could maybe do an archery range later, but what I would go for would be 2 early myth units, double stable, push on his hunt. It depends on the map. Like if it's a higher hunt, you probably it's hard to say. I mean, you can't really do a flat. All right, we'll play one more game. That was a fun one. Give me a god. Actually, you know what? Let's try. How in the world do I do a Twitch poll? I always say, you know what? I'm going to find out how to do a Twitch poll. Which does unfortunately leave the YouTubes out. But yeah, I think a early aggression into a semi-quick heroic for Hypaspis works. Oh, open a setup menu to create a poll. Okay, we'll just do Greek, Egyptian, and Norse. See if that works. You have 1 minute to vote. We're going with what culture, and I'll just do a random culture. Look at this, high tech here. And your note, Atlantean is not on there because I just played Atlantean. Alright, one last game, then we'll go over. I'm going to show you guys something. After this game, I'm going to show you guys a little Google sheet I've been working on for the tournament. You like Worship Ares? Yeah. I like getting strong archers. And it's kind of the off-meta thing, really. I mean, a lot of times the way I play on my streams is a little bit off-meta, because you can kind of watch everybody else's streams and see everybody else playing normal. So I kind of like to go a little bit off-meta and see. Only 2 people voted? Well, geez, what's the point of even doing a Twitch stream or a Twitch poll? Only 2 people voted. You guys really don't care what I play, do you? We guys don't vote like we're in America. Oh, that's not it. Do we want an Egyptian bat war? Let's go over an Egyptian war. How do you vote? It's too late now. Or Norse into Egyptian. Let's do Norse into Egyptian. I went with the culture that nobody voted for. I don't think anybody voted for Norse.
Ja? Je vil. Tilbud. Something, my mother.
Yes, Movie League is a 1v1 tourney. Starting very soon. A couple days. We got about 32 signups, so I think we'll have a good tournament to give the peoples. Yeah, Odin's fun. Voting system. Sorry, the voting system was gerrymandered. Somehow the person who got 0 votes won the most electoral votes, so... It's the American way! I gerrymandered half of each vote into Norse. Who's leaving? Stay with us. I got one more game. This is gonna be... You can't miss... Oh, you have to? Alright, I have to. Okay.
Ja?
Tilbúin?
Ja? Something. Grootswit.
Addition by subtraction. Okay. You know, I should be hunting forward.
Ja?
After that guy goes done. Play EE stream so we can do it. Yeah. I tried to. I don't know how well an EE stream is gonna go for my computer though.
Hver þar? Satt veiðimaður?
Skipan. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin? Veiðimaður?
Hver þar?
Tilbúin? Já. Hver þar?
Skipan? Something. Ja? Something. Veiðimaður.
Já, samþykkt. Tilbúin?
Skipan. Samþykkt. Já.
Hver þar? Já.
Alright, not bad.
Samþykkt. Ég vil.
So I did this because I know he's gonna rush me. I have a little bit of. Well, I don't know. He might not. I really should probably be like scouting him or trying to.
Skipan? Ég vil. Veiðimaður.
No, I'll
Veiðimaður.
Hver þar?
I'll try to. The problem is, especially now with my new schedule, I'm not going to have a ton of time to play, and I'm probably for the next, once this tournament starts, assuming it goes well, which hopefully it will, got some more prize money coming in too. Our goal is to get about up to 500, and I think we'll get up pretty close to that. Oh, I only have 1 on wood, that's the problem here. Because I'm advancing way later than I should be. So, but a lot of my time is going to be spent on the tournament coming up, so it might be a bit before you guys get like the next, you know, for those of you who like the the AOM classics. That might be a while before we see some of those again. But we'll see. Yeah, shoot the animal that's furthest away from the ox cart.
Já, ég vil. Timbursveit.
Hver þar? Já.
Skipan, samþykkt.
Skip, já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Veiðimaður. Skipan. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Þar?
I should have aged up with that.
Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já.
Já. Samþykkt. Já. Veiðimaður. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Okay.
Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
Problem is, if I go forward, I open myself up to attack. Yeah, hopefully they'll take it serious. I mean, Boyd and we're pretty serious about making sure people play their games on time. So we might have a few players that'll get a little bit miffed when they start getting forfeit losses for not showing up or not playing. And I expect, well, I mean, it's going to be normal. It's going to be pretty typical. You're going to see some players dropping out.
Já.
Okay.
Já. Ég vil.
Já. Timbursveit.
Samþykkt.
Skipan. Já. Hver það? Já.
Hver þar? Hver þar? Ég vil. Hver þar? Hver þar?
Hver þar? Satt.
Já.
Tilbúin. Já.
Tilbúin, samþykkt. Samþykkt. Já.
Tilbúin.
Skipan, satt.
Cool, he doesn't see us.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Skipan, ég vil. Já, satt. Hver þar? Timbursveit, satt. Ég vil.
Já. Til orrustuslag.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Til orrustuslag. Rás. Skipan.
Tilbúin? Já.
Já, satt. Hver þar? Ég vil. Veiðimaður.
Hver þar? Samþykkt, veiðimaður.
Já, ég vil. Já, samþykkt. Hver þar?
Wait, well, that was mutual destruction. I liked it.
Skipan. Já. Já.
Tilbúin?
Já. Já. Ég vil.
Skip samþykkt. Tilbúin.
Liked it. Mutual
Yeah,
destruction.
sorry.
Oh, and he got a random bill up here.
Timbursveit, samþykkt.
Skipan.
Skipan?
Já, satt.
Skipan?
Já, satt. Já, vil. Tilbúin. Til orrustuslag. Já. Já, atrás.
Skipan?
Can I at least kill one bill out of this?
Já, satt. Já. Já, samþykkt. Vil.
Tilbúin. Já.
Já.
As long as I can keep my bill production up, I'll be pretty happy.
Tilbúin. Satt. Ég vil.
Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Hver þar? Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Skip. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Já. Ég vil. Já.
Skipan,
Satt. Grjót.
Skipan. Ég vil. Já. Satt. Tilbúin.
tilbúin, samþykkt, veiðimaður.
Já. Satt. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Satt.
Hver þar?
Oh, he might be trying to grab a town center.
Já. Ég vil.
Should use box
Já,
formation.
veiðimaður.
Yeah, I kind of wonder sometimes.
Hver
Good evening, Austin.
Skipan. Já. Ég vil.
Hver þar? Já.
If other foundations are worth it, or not foundations, other
Satt. Ég vil. Atrás.
Skipan?
Hver þar? Til atrás.
Tilbúin. Já.
Hver þar? Atrás.
Dragon from?
Já. Ég vil.
Já.
Tilbúin. Atrás. Já. Skip. Já. Já.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Satt. Já.
Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Okay.
Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Satt.
Really saved me that he did not notice the attack on his hunt for so long.
Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já. Satt.
Skipan satt. Já. Já. Tilbúin. Veiðimaður.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
The heroic.
Skipan.
Hver þar? Veiðimaður.
Já. Skip. Já. Til ég vil.
Já.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Satt. Ég vil. Satt.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já.
Já.
This is
Veiðimaður.
a pretty big risk coming up like this.
Skipan. Já. Satt. Hver þar?
Já. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Skipan.
Skipan. Satt. Veiðimaður.
Já. Hver þar? Skipan. Satt. Já. Satt. Til orustuslag.
Já. Skipan. Átrás. Hver er ádrás?
Tilbúin. Veiðimaður.
Skipan.
Já. Veiðimaður.
Já. Átrás. Hver er það? Átrás. Já. Veiðimaður.
Skipan. Ég vil. Satt. Ég vil. Ég vil. Já. Atrás. Ég vil. Atrás.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Já. Ég vil. Já.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Til samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Hver þar? Skipan. Atrás.
Já.
Já. Ég vil.
Hver þar? Til samþykkt.
Hver er það? Grjótsveit.
Skipan. Til satt. Atrás. Orustuslag.
Samþykkt.
Like I said, it was a big risk coming up there.
Skipan.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Satt.
Já.
Já. Satt. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Já.
Tilbúin. Já. Hver þar?
Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Já. Hver þar?
Já. Ég vil. Satt. Skipan.
Won't be a big risk. I'm a little lazy.
Hver er þar? Skipan. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
Samþykkt.
Ég vil.
Já. Samþykkt.
Já. Ég vil. Skipan. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Skipan. Ég vil.
Já. Til orustuslag.
Já.
Skipan. Hver þar? Atrás.
Átrás.
Samþykkt. Já. Skipan.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Til samþykkt. Skipan. Til orustuslag. Tilbúin. Hver þar? Já.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Átrás.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Til satt.
I don't know if I can really get gold.
Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Sveit. Grjótsveit.
Because I don't have a back gold mine.
Hver er þar? Já.
Hver þar? Já.
Tilbúin, ég vil.
Skipan, ég vil.
Já, samþykkt.
Já, samþykkt.
Já, ég vil.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin, samþykkt. Timbursveit. Veiðimanna.
Já. Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
Já, ég vil. Timbursveit.
Hver þar?
Já, samþykkt.
Já, ég vil.
Skipan.
Skipan. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Skipan. Ég vil.
Skipan.
Já, samþykkt.
Já, samþykkt.
Já, ég vil.
Tilbúin. Já, samþykkt. Já, ég vil.
Hver þar?
Tilbúin. Skipan.
Hver það? Sveit.
It's not over.
Já, satt. Já,
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Skipan. Já. Tilbúin.
hver þar?
Já, ég vil. Samþykkt. Til orðstöðslag. Skipan. Samþykkt.
Já, timbursveit.
Já,
Skipan, ég vil. Hver er það? Ádrás.
Já.
skipan sveit.
Skipan. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Tilbúin. Skipan.
Skipan, rjótsveit.
Tilbúin.
Hver er það? Ádrás.
Já. Samþykkt.
Já, ég vil. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Hver það? Ég vil.
Hver er það?
Hver
Ég
er
vil.
það? Samþykkt. Skipan, ég vil. Veiðimanna.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já. Skipan. Já. Samþykkt. Skipan.
Tilbúin.
Já, ég vil.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
Oh, I can trap him.
Skipan. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Tilbúin.
Já, ég vil.
Tilbúin.
Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Hver er það?
Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Skipan. Tilbúin. Já. Skipan. Já. 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 Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
Já,
Tilbúin.
hver er þar?
Skipan.
Samþykkt. Ég vil. Skipan.
Hver er þar? Ég vil. Já, samþykkt.
Skipan. Ég vil. Tilbúin.
Pay no attention to my farms.
Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin.
Skipan.
Skipan. Ég vil. Sveit.
Skipan. Ég vil. Skipan. Orðstöðslag.
Já, satt. Tilbúin. Já, grjótsveit.
Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Skipan. Skipan.
Skipan.
Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
We're raiding cavalry.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Skipan. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Skipan. Samþykkt.
Hver er þar?
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já.
Tilbúin. Já.
Tilbúin. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Já.
Okay, so he just checked here, so I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna run off with my units.
Tilbúin.
Já, samþykkt. Já,
Hver er þar?
samþykkt.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Já. Tilbúin.
Til orðstöðsvar. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Skipan. Skipan. Já. Skipan. Ég vil. Já.
Hver er þar? Hver er þar? Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já, ég vil. Timbursveit.
Samþykkt. Timbursveit.
Skipan. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Hver er þar? Ég vil.
Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
Hver er þar? Hver er þar? Ég vil.
Hver er það?
Tilbúin. Já.
Til ég
Já,
vil.
ádrás.
Hver er það?
Skipan. Samþykkt. Já. Skipan. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Tilbúin.
I think it's gonna be easier to take his town center.
Já. Já.
Tilbúin.
Já.
Já. Ég vil.
Skipan. Timbursveit.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt.
Skipan. Timbursveit.
Já.
Ádrás. Skipan. Ádrás.
Já. Skipan.
Já. Hver er þar? Hver er þar? Skipan.
Hver er það? Ádrás.
Hver er þar? Ádrás.
Oh,
Já. Ég vil.
shoot. I did not remember that I sent those in.
Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
Skipan.
Hver er þar?
Skipan.
That hurts.
Tilbúin.
Satt. Samþykkt. Timbursveit. Hver er það?
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Satt. Timbursveit.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já.
Hver er það? Timbursveit. Já.
Shoot, that really hurts.
Já. Samþykkt. Skipan.
Samþykkt.
Skipan. Já. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Já. Tilbúin. Já.
Man,
Já. Samþykkt. Skipan.
so I have enough gold.
Timbursveit.
Doesn't really matter to me a whole lot.
Já. Skipan.
Já. Til já. Ádrás. Hver er það?
Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil.
Tilbúin.
Já. Orðstöðsvar.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Sækið fram.
Tilbúin.
Oh, dang it, I don't have a temple.
Já. Skipan.
Já. Ég vil. Satt.
Skipan. Skipan. Ég vil. Skipan. Já. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
It gets a ton of lilies there, so it's definitely worth it.
Já. Ég vil. Skipan. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Já.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Já. Samþykkt. Skipan. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Já. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Hver er það?
Já.
Tilbúin. Já. Orðstöðsvar. Skipan. Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Já. Grjótsveit.
Skipan. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin.
Tilbúin.
Já.
Já. Ég vil.
Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Skipan. Samþykkt. Hver vil.
No, I keep losing my units.
Skipan. Timbursveit.
Dang it.
Skipan. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Grjótsveit.
Já. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Hver er það? Samþykkt.
Já. Samþykkt. Skipan. Já. Já. Samþykkt.
He's gonna try to build this.
Ég vil. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Orustur slag. Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Or not yet. Yeah, I do need normal walls, you're right.
Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Fram.
Skipunarsveit samþykkt.
Skipan. Fram. Orustur slag. Fram. Orustur slag. Já. Ég vil. Já, tilbúin. Fram. Orustur slag.
Tilbúin, samþykkt.
Já, orustur slag. Samþykkt. Já, ég vil.
Oh man.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Já, tilbúin. Já, ég vil. Samþykkt. Já, ég vil.
Hver er það? Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Já, grjótsveit.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Skipan. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Okay, where's he getting his gold?
Já, samþykkt.
Dude, I'm just waiting to get some.
Já, samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Orustur slag. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já, samþykkt. Tilbúin. Orustur slag. Orustur slag. Já,
Átrás.
tilbúin.
Já.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Orustur slag. Já. Skipan. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Orustur slag. Grjótsveit. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Já. Fram. Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Samþykkt. Skipan. Samþykkt. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Orustur slag. Já.
Dang, where is he getting his gold?
Tilbúin, hver er það? Ég vil.
Já. Til orustur slag.
You guys said this game was over. You guys have no faith. Have you ever seen me play? Man!
Já, ég vil. Samþykkt.
Okay, I am kind of funneling units into their death here.
Tilbúin. Grjótsveit. Hver er það? Atrás.
Hver er það?
Skipan. Samþykkt. Já.
Skipan. Tilbúin.
Ég vil. Satt. Timbursveit.
Ég vil.
How many heroes do I have queued up in these?
Tilbúin. Já. Atrás.
Já, ég vil. Samþykkt.
Skipan.
Skipan.
Já.
Hver er þar?
Til orustur slag. Hver er það? Já. Til orustur slag.
Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Já.
Atrás. Hver er það? Grjótsveit.
Hver er það? Átrás.
Orrustuslag. Hver það? Já.
Já, ég vil.
Fram. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin.
Hver það? Ásrás?
Já.
I'm suiciding a little bit. I'm okay with that.
Já, skil.
Orrustuslag.
Hver það? Brjóðsveit.
Skil. Orrustuslag. Já.
I know he's mining gold in the middle. I just need to get this town center up.
Já, ég vil.
Hver samþykk
And now I'm good.
Skipa? Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já?
Tilbúin. Já.
Skip. Já.
Do not question. Every once in a while.
Skip han.
This guy is playing his best. This is like a top level player here. What you have seen is something no man had ever seen before.
Skip han.
Alright, big Papa Fire Giant here. Watch him breathe his cold breath on these people. Yeah! Freezer, baby! Oh, yeah, that's what she gets for going out in the mall with the ATM. Oh. Hey, sometimes it's the games like these where people are just throwing armies out down the drain, throwing economy down the drain, all sorts of stuff. You know what? Those are the games that are most entertaining. Wasn't this game fun? This game was wild. I had no business winning this game. None. At all. No business. Zip. But, you know, that's part of the fun. He got a lot of armies caught out. He did. That's the one nice thing about raiding cavalry, is their speed. You get the thundering hoovies, and they get a 6.6 speed, which is really good. As long as the game is hectic and you can get, you know, flanks and stuff. Obviously, speed doesn't matter when you're fighting one front because you're all fighting in one front. Doesn't matter. That's where the relic went. I meant to go find that relic and I lost it. Did I get the farming upgrades? Okay, I did. I did. Do you have one monument all game? Probably, because yeah, he didn't have enough myth units. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm only seeing one. One monument. Did he military upgrade? He had some military upgrades. A lot of Migdols. Heard many girls will play this tournament. No, it's not true. Anyway, so that's the last game for the day. What I got for you guys, real quick, let you guys, let's see. What is it? This is it? Yeah, I think so. So this is kind of something like this is what we're looking at. How do I get the link? Is it this? I don't want the edit link. Oh, I don't know what I just did here. So here's the, yes, I did have the Skady Farms. So we're going to have something like this for the, now these are not the real players, just so you know. No, I don't have time for one more game. This is just the basic tables and stuff. It's a lot of text. I might need to move things around or so on. But this is going to be like a Google sheet that people are going to be able to log into and kind of see. We're going to have, you know, probably more information than what you would ever want. This, I think, will be changed to like that cross table kind of a thing, you know, where you got the names on the top and then the names on the side. we'll get to. But just an example, and then we will copy paste these like tables and stuff as we update them into the actual Discord itself, so that all the information will be on your Discord, but you'll also be able to pull up this Google sheet and then just be able to, it'd be a little bit easier to scroll through. No, the setup for the tournament is going to be actually completely different. The setup is going to be a league style, like kind of like a pool play or round robin. We're going to have 16 players in an upper division divided into two leagues, and then 16 players in a lower division. You're going to have 8 players in each division. No, they're not the correct players. Each player is going to play another player once in a best of 3. At the end of the regular season, I think we're going to have it where the top 4 in the... what do you mean by make buttons? I don't know anything about buttons. The top 4 are going to advance to like the championship. The bottom 4 of the upper division will go down to relegation, and then they would play the best players of the contender or challenger divisions. And then the next season you'd have those bottom players fighting with the top players. And then next season, the ones that win in advance from the bottom division will advance to the top division. Hagrid, he's just a 1700. He's decent. Well, I update with correct players a few days before. No, I'm going to use a different one. What if the bottom players aren't around next year? We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You mean like... Oh, see, I don't know any coding, Tito, so... Is there a reason to sign up for Challenger if you're 1700, Woobly? Yeah, that's kind of the primary rating range for like Challenger is like 1700, 1750. There'd probably be a couple people slightly above that, a couple people a little bit below that. But if you want to sign up, you have to soon because signups will be ending within the day. So you're talking there, it's buttons? Is that the name of the fantasy team? Is that the name of the program? I'm not familiar with that at all. I think the Excel kind of, it accomplishes it, but it's not exactly pretty to look at, which is one thing I don't like. Am I inside a secret association? No, I'm not. Yeah, if you want to sign up, go to the Discord channel. Signups will be done, and we're right at like 33 signups, I think. So it should be fun. Just the main thing is players are going to need to be active, and it's going to take about 2 months. We're trying to chop off a week of the regular season by doubling up 1 week. So it'd be about a 6-week regular season, then like 2 or 3 of postseason. Anybody that knows stuff about like data display, if you want to help out or you have ideas, obviously be very welcome. Because I took a basic computer class in college, and then can kind of like mess my way through basic Excel, but I don't have anything. Can band age sanctioned players participate? Yes, they can. Do we have a playoff format? Yeah, so what I would like, Carico, did you look at the Google document or the Google Sheets? What I would like is just a nice way that looks a little bit, better than this, to have like a one-stop shop for all of the standings, because you're going to have 32 players playing. Hopefully, people. I mean, I imagine a few people are going to drop, and you've got, you got your table that you need to be able to keep track of what the overall standings are. Then I think it is nice to know what the individual standings are as well, so that people can know like what happened week 1. So I mean, Excel does the tables. Like I can punch in numbers, and it copies. Over in the Excel. So, if I need to change the wins, losses, it updates. But it'd be nice to have a little bit nicer of a thing. But again, if it's going to take time for people to do it, I mean, it's all volunteer. I mean, in the end, this works okay. It's just not exactly ideal. But, yeah, the challenge doesn't help for this at all. Maybe a award for me being a mod. No, I don't know. But no, there's no more games. I am switching from night shift to day shift. So not gonna be up as late tonight or tomorrow night or the next night. So I'm gonna try to probably be a little bit shorter streams overall. But yeah, I'm gonna be done for the day. To be clear, this is Google. It's Google Docs, but it's a spreadsheet. I tried to put Excel tables into just a basic Google Doc because the Google Doc itself you can do a little bit more. All right, see you, Alfheim. You can make the Google Docs look a little bit more presentable, but I couldn't figure out how to get a Excel table into the Google document to where we could like get a nice little table that would auto update as soon as I change like the wins. I never actually used my baton, only to smash a window. And they aren't very. It never looks good when you use a baton. It's really hard to use those like properly. But yeah, that's beside. Charlie Good 123 subscribed. Hey, thanks for the subscription, man. I know you want me to play another game. I gotta go to bed, but I appreciate the subscription, and we'll have some more games hopefully tomorrow night. Maybe. I gotta set up. Me and Boyd tomorrow night is the big setup where we're gonna start organizing all of the leagues and everything. So tomorrow night is the setup. The stream shout out is going to be not the shout out, the stream, I guess, advertisement is going to be Sunday at like 10-11 GMT, somewhere around there. I know Boyd has a little video he made. Any new maps? There are a ton of maps that are allowed in the tournament. A lot of maps are allowed. But if you're going to do a non-standard map, you have to declare that at the start of scheduling. That way, your opponent can, like look at the map and prepare for it, so that we aren't having something where we're just showing up that day and be like, oh, I'm playing on Acropolis, but nothing like brand new. But I mean, for Rich, I mean, whatever, if you can get on Discord, send me a message. And if you got some free time and you're able to edit stuff and make it look good, basically what we'd be looking for would be just a real presentable way to have 4 divisions with an auto updating scoreboard, so that when you put in the 5, when you change wins from 1 to 2, it just automatically updates the points and everything. And then the other thing would be nice would be to have like a weekly results table, just so you can look through the week and see who did what each week, and then like a table with results by player versus player as well. And then we'd have 4 divisions, so kind of that for each division would be the thing that we'd be looking for. And I'm not a tech guy, so I really don't know what is or isn't possible. But yeah, jump in on Discord, and I'm gonna go to bed, so I'm not gonna be able to tonight. But 4 divisions in total, so there's going to be about 32 players. So 2 are in the 2 divisions for the upper league, and 2 in the lower league. But hey, we had Charlie Good is gifting a subscription too to Dusty Rhodes. He's lurking tonight. Didn't even know he was in the chat. But I hope you guys enjoyed the games tonight. What do we have? Really just 2. Didn't even update my stream game summary. But oh yeah, coming up we'll have some Charlie extra good. Coming up we'll have tournament matches. We'll have tournament streams. We do have RTS League on Sunday. I don't think I'm going to stream that though. I think it'll be Blackadder. But I'll stream that probably. I'll try to keep myself spoiler free of the results and stream them on like next Tuesday, which would be Wednesday for a lot of you guys probably. But anyway, I said about 10 minutes ago I gotta go to bed, so I'm going to bed. I'll catch you guys maybe tomorrow, but that is it for now. So I'll see you guys. Have a good weekend.